Hi everyone, welcome to another episode by the Blue Indian Girl. My name is Kriti, and this week I'm going to be talking to you about techno-orientalism. Now, techno-orientalism can be seen all around us, including the music industry, K-pop, the fashion and makeup industry, which is K-beauty, and J-beauty, which is Korean and Japanese beauty products, and historically, even the automobile industry, where the efficiency and the compactness of Japanese cars has been lauded. However, today we're going to discuss the effect of techno orientalism on global media and culture because that's what we discuss on this channel. Now, the first question is what is techno orientalism? To know this, we start at the beginning. The concept of Orientalism was coined by Edward Said in 1978. His book was a huge call out to all the old writers of the 19th century, an era where Europeans writing long pieces about the glorious Orient, collecting Oriental treasures, and writing letters to their friends like, "Oh, Eugene," or maybe John, "you must absolutely see how divine this painting of the Orient I've placed over my fireplace is." Edward Said, on the other hand, was finally publishing his book in retaliation, a book that basically said the Orient is not an actual place. To put it in plain speak, the Orient is a made up place by the Europeans in an attempt to define itself, with the Orient being the mystical and backward other, and Europe being the refined and forward looking antithesis. Techno-orientalism is based on the same attributes. In the context of techno-orientalism, the Orient is used as a visual representation of the soulless beings whose goal is to rule the world, placing the white hero as the savior. Let me elaborate. Techno-orientalism involves a lot of speculating on what the future looks like. The Western world in the 21st century is a production of the aesthetics of an imagined and non-existent Asia, to alleviate the fear of an Asian-dominated future. As you will see from the videos and pictures, Blade Runner and Cloud Atlas are two examples where techno-orientalism is prevalent. The dystopian future is shown to be full of cities resembling Shanghai, Tokyo, and Hong Kong. The population mostly consists of robotic citizens shown to be without emotion. Techno-orientalism highlights the facets of imagined Asia in extremely technologized representations. This doubles down on the stereotypes of Asians who, while intellectually primitive, are technologically advanced at the same time, in need of intervention from a Western entity. There are two main tropes that are prevalent in techno-orientalism. The first one is the Asianized world. As mentioned earlier, the Western world portrays itself as a savior. There is an abundance of remarks in Western media about workers being machines in Asian factories. In today's day and age, the Western world has fears of jobs being stolen by people of color, including Asians. The fear of Asians is not just an economic one, but also of integrity. How can the Western world be okay to let their livelihood be taken away by a person that is portrayed to be technologically altered, who wouldn't be able to dedicate their heart and soul in as they do? The second trope is sexualized cyborgs. Technology reduces humanity. This is what is shown every time a technologically infused cyborg appears in a work of media and is represented as cold and unemotional. People who lose their shreds of humanity, the more efficient they become while gaining more robotic parts and mechanical upgrades as they perform their daily tasks. While not all authors or creators utilize this trope, a lot of these plots come into play while writing about the upcoming future. The hope behind this videos, like the others, is that creators will engage with similar tropes in a positive manner, while not falling victim to the concept of techno-orientalism. Incorporating a sense of humanity for Asians will overrule the inherent xenophobia that arises from the fear of the Western world. The goal for creators should be to be more aware of the follies of techno-orientalism and avoid falling into its tropes, so that the genre can be changed and improved for the better. As someone who identifies as female and is a person of color, Orientalism is something that is very personal to me. Although mostly East Asian Orientalist examples are highlighted in this video, Asia as a continent is quite stereotyped. As an Indian living in a predominantly white country, I see and experience these stereotypes on a daily basis. Just like the 18th and 19th centuries, Orientalism as well as Techno-orientalism remains powerful because it shapes not just how people in the West view the East, but also how they view themselves. Lastly, I'd like to thank you for watching this video and hope you tune in next week for another short video on art, media, and culture. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed the video. Bye!